Yesterday, Boniface Kariuki, the mask seller who was shot from close range by a rogue police officer, was finally laid to rest. And in this video, I want us to look into the events that ensued during his burial. And with no further ado, let's get after it. Number one, I found this rather creative. The family of Boniface Kariuki decided to drape an interesting image over his hearse. Let me just walk you through this picture. On this hearse, you can see at the back side, there is a picture of Boniface Kariuki walking away from his encounter with the two cops who had cornered him. And then this was just milliseconds before this officer opened fire on Boniface Kariuki's skull, ensuring that he's brain dead, and not just brain dead, dead for that matter. Then in this second image, you can see that even when the casket is about to be laid in its resting place along with the body, the family brought out the image of Boniface Kariuki alive and healthy, without no need of any organ transplant, no need of any medical intervention, walking away from an encounter with police officers and then being sent under by his own fellow citizen. I like that they used every single opportunity to show the world what happened here. It was evil, it was monstrous, it is below what we are as Kenyans, or what we aspire to be for that matter. So I guess that picture is a reminder to all who are present and all who are watching the proceedings live that it was a police officer who swore to serve and protect that ended up killing Boniface Kariuki. And the ironic thing here is that bado maaskari walijileta kwa hii mazishi. I mean, how can a cop kill Boniface, then other cops show up for the funeral? In the funeral service of Albert Ojwang, maaskari walikuja wakaambiwa kindly give us space. I feel like this is exactly what should have happened in Boniface Kariuki's funeral service. Unless cops waliogopa huu jamaa watachukua mwili yake like it happened in Ojwang's scenario, where they took the body to a police station, wakaichoma, alafu wakarudi to lay him to rest. I don't know if that is what they were there to prevent from happening. Nonetheless, as you can see in the image before you, there was a lot of heavy police presence. Second thing worth noting, the family refused to arrest Boniface Kariuki until such a time when the killer cop had been charged. And as we speak, he has been found guilty of murder and he'll be serving out a prison sentence of not less than 20 years. In fact, he is crying in court after receiving his verdict. And the judge was so ice cold with it to the point that before rendering a verdict, he released the other cop who was present. Because two cops cornered Boniface, but only one fired. So long story short, the other was released so that when the verdict is handed down, the killer cop will be on his own with no shoulder to lean on. That's what you call punishment by isolation. It's the exact same thing that's told about hell. You don't burn with your neighbor, you burn alone. So there's no solace. There's no connotation of we are in it together. Number 3, Governor Irungu Kang'ata expressed great displeasure in how the national government failed Boniface Kariuki. However, he stopped short of saying one term. Here Irungu Kang'ata's statements.
Sisi kama Wakenya wote kuanzia Turkana mpaka Mombasa hadi Garissa, sisi watu ambao wametoka hii eneo la Mlima Kenya, sisi watu wa Murang'a tumekasirika sana kuuliwa kwa Boniface. Tumekasirika. Sisi kama watu ambao wametoka hii eneo tuna demand justice for Boniface Kariuki.
Irungu Kang'ata needs to say what he truly feels about this government. Let him not operate with the same kid's gloves that Matiang'i moves around with. You cannot neither be here nor there. Unless when you're an independent candidate, that's when you can get away with it. But even then, people want to hear what you have to say. Where's your stance on hot topics when they surface in the country? Now, at the end of the day, what is the main take-home lesson for men and women serving in the force, the police force? It's as simple as this. Don't take illegal orders. You'd better walk away from the service than continue to do a disservice. Samido abandoned his post. Saizi yako Amerika anapiga mziki. The other police officer, Hiram, he came out and told people like Murkomen that what he's doing is haram. Na akasema yeye yuko kwa hiyo kitu. Na he was transferred, I think, to Turkana and he refused to go. He has decided he's no longer going to work in the police service because that transfer is even peculiar. He was saying it's like they're setting up to murder him because he's the only one who was transferred. At the end of the day, if you're asked to do something illegal, resign from your post. It's better to lose a job than to lose your freedom. 40 years behind bars is colossal. This life is so short. The average lifespan in Kenya is around 78 years. Now imagine you go kill someone in the streets at the age of 24. You are given 40 years. You come out at the age of 64. Your wife has remarried. Your children cannot recognize you. You cannot recognize them. People you knew died. The property you had was stolen. I mean, it's not worth it. But at the end of the day, guys, that's just my opinion. Let me know your own comments in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to read them and to give you a response. And in the event you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula, hit the subscribe button. You're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.